Hey everybody, welcome to Britpop Reacts. You're me,
Hello.
BP1 and BP2.
Over
We're flying across to America today.
Okay.
With 11
the queues in
common
the airports?
things. Well, there probably was queues at the airports, no in Britain at the moment. 11 common things that don't exist outside the USA.
Outside of the UK.
So things that just
Okay.
don't exist. So we shouldn't know about these things. So we should
All right.
only
Be
know-
interesting.
Only Americans should know about this. Okay?
Rightio.
So we shouldn't know about this. All right?
Okay.
I don't know what to expect. Look like a funny video? Why not?
Yep.
Let's
All right.
go for it.
Chip
do it.
cookies, dental floss, traffic lights, all great American inventions.
Okay.
These things originated in America but are now all over the world. But if you think
play.
that everything American is in every other country, then you'd be wrong. There are some things you just don't see outside of the USA. I'm Charlie and today we're going to look at 11 common things that don't exist
Charlie?
outside the
Yeah,
USA.
we're gonna watch with
Before we
Charlie.
get into it, why not subscribe and press the notification
That's
bell
not our
too.
subscription.
But
That's
you
Coming
not
up
our
subscribe
first, we
to us
have
as well.
medical and lawyer ads.
Medical and
If you're
lawyer
not from the USA but have gone to visit, I'm sure you switched on the TV and heard this
big
phrase.
style.
Ask your doctor if this product is right for you. And then, most likely, a big list of scary warnings and side effects. This is something that only happens in America and it's advertising for medical products. Outside the USA, it's weird to see commercials for medical related things. Most people would just go to their doctor and get what their doctor suggests.
what
But
we
in
do
the
in
USA,
UK.
it's common
Yeah.
to see medical things advertised as if they were any other product. But medical ads aren't the only odd advertising you'll see in the USA. Another thing you'll often see is adverts for lawyers. I'm not talking
Right,
about
really?
Saul Goodman
Lawyers
from
for you?
Breaking Bad. Believe it or not, that's not just in TV shows. In the USA, lawyers really do advertise on TV. Did you know that 60% of the world's lawyers reside in the
Wow.
USA? And the USA is said to
60%.
be the most litigious country in the world. This means
Yeah.
60% of
60%
lawyers in the
of lawyers,
world are
yeah.
in the US. I mean, again, it's something over here. I mean, none of us really, unless we're some sort of
No.
really go and see a lawyer, unless it's for like house move. There's little things that we have to bring lawyers in for, but
No. I mean, we get the
Standard.
adverts, don't we? You know, had an accident, injury lawyers for you. You know, we get those ones on the telly.
yeah, but they're not. They're
Not-
more in. Yeah, they're not. We hardly see them, do we?
No. But I must say, I mean, recently I've been watching. I'm years behind. Been watching House. You know, the old Hugh Laurie House medical.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, but on that I can see now, you know, on that everything they do, they on the show, they're worried about, you know, they got a lawyer standing there saying, you know, if you do this, you can do that. So the doctor's going to the lawyers first to ask if they can do something, and also with the medication, you know, there's a lot of the medicines being pushed. You know, you got to use this medicine because so and so's backing it, and yeah, scary, mate. It's all
Okay.
politics. Yeah,
means
cool.
the most
All right.
lawsuits come from inside the USA.
Haven't
Next
heard.
up is spray cheese.
Yeah, we don't have
When you
Spray
think of
cheese.
cheese, you probably think France. Luxurious French cheese is a staple of fine dining
cheese.
around the world. But the USA
They've
has a
cut it.
different kind of dairy-based
Mature
delicacy.
cheddar.
That is spray cheese.
What is spray
Cheese is
cheese?
eaten a lot in the USA. In fact, the USA is the world's largest consumer of cheese. But America also loves
Spray
convenience, and that's why cheese can be bought in a
Cheesy.
can in the USA. Now, spray
It's
cheese is
got
actually
me
only
red.
51% cheese. By law, to
51%
call a
cheese.
product what it is, it must be at least half that product. So that's
the
why
hell?
it's only 51% cheese, not a percentage higher. The
What
other
the
49%
rest?
is flavorings, protein, and ingredients. Spray cheese has been big in the USA since the 1960s.
you put it on?
And it's even sold in various flavors. For example, cheddar,
Cheese.
bacon, and even American flavor.
American
I wonder
flavour.
what that is.
Bacon cheese.
Next
What do you
up
think
is garbage disposals.
All right.
Okay, dustbin.
I'm sure you've seen in movies and TV shows how Americans throw
They
their
just chuck
food
it down the
scraps into the
recycler, don't
sink.
they? Yeah.
You may think, what happens to
Sink.
them? Do they just sit there?
Yeah.
Well, no, they go into what's
ground
called
up.
a garbage disposal.
I've
These
seen
things
this on the old
actually only
Flintstones.
exist in the USA.
back to
In
that
other
far
countries,
back.
food scraps would be put in the kitchen bin. But why is
They
it
had a
that only in
dinosaur, didn't
America
they,
do they
underneath
use
it?
garbage disposals? Well, the reason why is because in many other countries it's banned. This is because it's not very environmentally friendly. That's
Right,
because
okay.
all of the food is mixed in with the general water waste. This then at some point must be filtered out. So it wastes a lot of energy, but it is convenient.
Right.
Oh, I
Next
see.
up is college.
I mean, To be fair, over here in the sink, I mean, the odd few things do go down the sink, like the old Rice Krispies and stuff like that get stuck in the pipes and stuff, you know. We do our best, but there are some things that do end up going down the sink.
Can get a sink filter, mate, to sit over the top.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
Oh, right.
But even still, you know, maybe it comes at an angle. And these things happen.
Like I say, not you know, Sunday lunch has just gone straight down through the masher,
not the roast dinner,
and
is
out
it?
the back. Oh, yeah. And like I say, I mean, that's just getting mixed in with the normal water, and then it's all got to be. I mean, the idea's sound, isn't it? Mix it up and then separate it into something else to be taken away as mush.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it saves the bin going into the
bin
bin,
and everything.
blah blah blah. So I get it, but yeah, like you say,
it's half a good idea.
Half a good idea, yeah. The other half of trying to get rid of it and the amount of energy that it takes to get rid of it, then maybe not. All right, let's keep going.
Sports.
College sports, yeah, massive.
Every country loves sports. Whether it's cricket in India, football in Spain, or baseball in the USA. But only in the USA are they obsessed with college sports. Every country loves professional sport leagues, and the USA is no exception. But one thing that's different about the USA is that they love college sports as much as regular professional sports. No other country gets behind colleges as much as the USA does. If you ask people in other countries if they can name a college team of any other sport, chances are they can't.
No.
In other countries, college sports are not broadcast on TV. And they also don't make any money at all, as opposed to the millions made in US college sports.
Right,
in the USA, college football brings in thousands of spectators to fill up stadiums. But in other countries, college football games are lucky if they even get the friends and family of the people involved
or parents.
watching.
That's about
also,
it.
the biggest stadiums in the USA are pretty much all college football stadiums.
Really?
Out of the top 15 biggest stadiums in the USA, all 15 are college football stadiums.
Wow.
The largest of which being the Michigan Stadium, which can hold over 100,000 fans.
Wow.
For college.
Next up is
Easy.
white teeth.
But then,
Have you ever wondered?
Go on.
but I mean, like the guy says, you know, it's massive over there, and these young guys, you know, they're drafted into college because they've got scouts watching them all the way through their, you know, their sporting history. So then they do, and they play, you know, regular, but they don't get everything else is professional apart from the players. You know, the stadiums, as you can see, the money's rolling in. But the players aren't getting anything from it. No. They're all amateurs, and of course, if they sustain injuries in any of the the colleges, Wow.
I mean, we've done a reaction on NFL Big Hits, didn't we? And I know some of those were college games.
Right. Yeah.
And I remember then thinking, I just sort of palmed it off. All right, college, whatever. And that must mean because over here, if it was like college or university game, you'd be like, well, whatever.
Just the people from the university, and that's it. Yeah, but no.
Okay.
Massive.
White teeth now, something
yes.
do not have.
Oh, mate, over
too
here.
Much tea, mate. Too much tea.
Wondered why all Americans seem to have great white teeth? It seems for some reason people in the USA are obsessed with getting the perfect teeth. And by perfect, I mean white and straight. Americans actually spend more money than any other country to make sure their teeth are white and straight. But despite all the money that's spent on getting white and straight teeth, that does not necessarily mean they're more healthy. For example, the British are often mocked for their bad teeth. But according to a Harvard University study, British teeth are actually more healthy than American teeth. Trust me, not all Brits look like Austin Powers. One reason why this may be is because in the UK, under-18s can get braces for free. However, in America, they're very expensive, and there's a good reason for that. According to a study by New York Mag in the USA, good teeth can be the difference between getting a second date and not. Apparently, 38% of Americans will turn someone down for a second date if they have bad teeth. And 60% of Americans say they perceive someone as smarter if they have straight white teeth.
Really?
Next up is Black Friday.
Well,
if you're not from the USA, you may not understand why everyone goes so crazy on this day every single year. Black Friday is the name given to the day after Thanksgiving, which is another American holiday. The term Black Friday came about because of the amount of accidents and sometimes even violence shoppers create. People go crazy for all the deals in the stores, and sometimes there are riots just to get into a shop. Black Friday has expanded to other countries, for example the UK. But videos of Black Friday in other countries have gone viral for different reasons. That's because no one really cares about Black Friday in other countries.
Nope.
Well, no, the thing is, over here, they sort of said about Black Friday, blah, blah,
Yep.
blah, and they tried to bring it over. But the thing is, because we don't have Thanksgiving, we don't have, there's nothing
There isn't
around
the build
it.
up to that yet.
And the prices, now we're seeing people saying, oh, look at our Black Friday prices that aren't on Black Friday. They're on
Yep.
the week before Black Friday. Because we don't have, it's just another day that's
Yep.
called Black Friday. But actually the pricing, it's all it's media generated, isn't it, over here?
Very
the pricing's
much, yeah.
no better. And actually what they found on most of the products is over the period of a whole year, you look at the product on Black Friday, maybe in May or January, it was actually cheaper than it ever was on Black Friday. And that's products that not necessarily electrical, where they would devalue over time anyway, just a normal product that you would probably buy. So it's just a big farcical for the UK, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, it got some bad press, didn't it? You know, people, like say, fighting and scrapping over one.
Yeah.
You know, they put one item on it, you know, an expensive item, put it on really cheap just
TVs,
to generate the hype.
Asda, wasn't it?
Yeah, something cheap.
Fighting
Yeah,
each other.
I mean, yeah, okay, we could do without that one.
Yeah.
Over it.
Move on.
And shops often only get 1 or 2 extra visitors than on a normal day. Billions of dollars are spent in the USA every time Black Friday rolls around. But it seems the rest of the world just isn't into it.
Too close to
Next
Christmas
up
anyway,
is Solo Cups. If you're American, this may come as a surprise. But red Solo Cups are seen as a very American thing. In movies and TV shows, everyone drinks out of them at parties. And many tourists actually bring back a red Solo Cup to their own countries when going to America. That's because it's seen as a piece of American iconography, although many Americans don't realize this. In other countries, people simply drink from beer bottles or glasses, but in the USA, they use red plastic Solo Cups.
Well,
They're the ones you always see them when
Next
they
up
do the old.
is free refills.
Yeah.
When I was dining in the USA once, a waiter came up to me and said, "Would you like me to refill your drink?" I said no because the drink was kind of expensive, and they looked at me like I was crazy. That's because it is typical in any American restaurant to have a free refill. In other countries, you'd need to pay if you wanted extra drink, but not in the USA. In other countries, if you pay for one drink, that's what you get. And many Europeans say that they find it very weird.
Do you know how much I had to pay for a cup of tea yesterday?
What? You paid for a cup of tea?
I went to a hotel yesterday.
Hot water and a bag.
Yeah, but I had to go. I went to a hotel because I was doing some work.
Yep.
I had to pay for a cup of tea to sit there. How much straight it was?
They can't get over a quid. £2.
Double that and more. £4.50. So that's
For a cup of
what's
tea?
about $6 in the US for a cup of tea.
£4.50 for a bit of water and a bag.
Yeah.
Hour and a laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a teapot, so I got two cups out of it.
Biscuit.
I got biscuit, yeah. So I got 2 cups out of it, but even still, mate, £4.50. I was like, whoa.
But
Should've
I
bought
mean,
my own
if you go to, I think like Pizza Hut or what was the other one? Beefeater and something like that. You can get free refills in there. Of I think even Beefeater, if you pay, you get free a refill on your chips.
You get one free. Oh, do you? Refill on chips.
Yeah, refill on
mate,
chips.
Don't
and
tell people that.
Sorry, mate.
Everyone's going to be there now. Everyone's going to be like in Beefeater getting chips.
Hey, BPR
Weird when they
sponsored
go
by
to the USA
Beefeater.
and their glass gets refilled, even if they don't ask. But personally, I love it. I'm never going to turn down a free drink.
That's cool.
And finally on the list, we have flags.
Yeah.
Every
they love the
country
flag.
has their flag, but no one shows off their flag more than the USA. If you drive around the USA, it's common to see people flying the American flag on their homes. Also, many buildings, schools, and businesses will have an American flag. This is something you don't see in any other country. According to research, over 150 million American flags are sold every year. And
All right. Okay, I get that, and I'm definitely aware of that in the US. I mean, over here right now, as we're recording this, we have the Queen's Jubilee. So I actually have some bunting, which is the sort of British flags in triangle shapes out the front of my house, and I also have a flag. The Union Jack is outside the front of my house, but that's for an event. Other than that, that will come back down and it'll go and hang in my shed as something inside. It's not something we do in Britain. I've seen one. I think there is one on a flagpole somewhere near me, but that's it. It just isn't anywhere at all. So the patriotic value is brilliant. I'd love to see it more, but we just don't do it.
No, I mean, where I live, on the coast, I drove down there. All along the seafront now, it's got all Union Jack flags up ready for the 4-day event. But I think you can the council can come round if you put a flag up and tell you to take it down. So that's the other thing. Council rules and so on and so forth. So I do think it looks smart when you go down and you see a road with all the American flags out there. It looks good. Patriotic as well, so I don't see why we don't do it more.
No, it's a shame. I do like that in a way. All right.
It's not exactly known why people in the USA love to show their flag off so much. Worldwide, the USA flag is the second most famous flag after the Union Jack. But no other country waves their flag as much as they do in the USA.
Jolly Roger.
Vote in the poll in the top right corner the most interesting common thing that doesn't exist outside the USA. I think it's spray cheese, as I'd really like to try that someday. Right, if you guys want some more...
I must admit, so he's done now. Go
on. We went to the States, and something I saw over there, I think it does come over in now and again, is it's like a hot dog on a stick with batter around it.
Oh yes, I've seen that before.
Yeah, they were
Call
strange.
that? Corn dog? No.
Yeah, corn dogs. That's it.
Corn dog?
Corn dog. Yeah. So
I've seen them at festivals.
That's it. It's on a stick.
Yeah, it's on a stick, and
hot dog with batter around it or whatever it is. But yeah,
yes.
Corn dog. That's the one. They were very
interesting. Yeah.
Easy cheesy. I mean that is genius, isn't it?
Easy.
I'm in a rush. Just spray it on there.
Spray it on. Get your burger.
Cheese on toast.
Next one. Happy days. Well, there you go. 11 common
on your mouse
things
trap, just spray it on there.
that don't exist outside the USA, and I would probably agree with most of them. There's a couple there. Probably the Black Friday things come over here in it for sure. But yeah, the rest of them didn't know anything about the cups and the easy cheese. I mean, but there's a few there that I really didn't know about. So that was interesting, mate.
Very interesting. Yep, the cups I've sort of seen when they played that pong, where they bounce the ball into the cups.
Oh yeah,
They
always
use the red
red
cups, don't they? The solo ones, but
in fact, I've never been to Americas. But if I do go next, when I actually go to America, I might actually look for some easy cheese. So
easy cheesy,
just to see it. And if we're still doing the channel at that point, I'll buy some.
Send us some over here.
There you go.
Easy cheesy.
Easy cheese.
They also like the old spray cream, don't they?
Yeah, we have spray cream here, but we
but that seems to feature a lot on on
shows,
films and stuff like that. But there you go.
Good fun. Well, there you go. A few common things that I didn't realise did exist only in the US. Thanks for joining us at Britpops React. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and come with us next time. We have a reaction every single day, and we do reactions to anything. So just pop it in the request below, in the comments below, and we'll get around to it.
Give it a go.
It's a goodbye from me over there.
Goodbye from him over there. Easy cheesy. Hey?
He's a 20th century boy.